Have to join Elias Makos because he has the answer to a question all iPhone users have. Why do our phones keep getting so slow?
Alex, so I have the answer. Unfortunately, though, it's not going to be the answer you want. Apparently, it's all in your head. New York Times article written by a Harvard professor who was complaining that their phone was getting slow, and a student actually looked into it. And what they did is they went and looked at Google searches, and they indexed Google searches and compared it to the days that iPhones were announced. And lo and behold, on days when Apple releases a new iPhone, people start searching for iPhone slow. It's just like out of nowhere. So they're very, very low, and then boom, peak, very low, boom, peak. So
in the Google bar, you mean?
Yeah, of Google searches. So the theory here is, you know what, people are actually pretty happy with their iPhones, and then Apple releases a new one and they want the new one. So subconsciously they say, oh man, this phone is really slow now. And then they start searching for it and they're like, yeah, my phone is slow. And then they buy a new phone. Now, they also did a look for Samsung Galaxy slow. And if we index, you can see the gray line. That's the iPhone searches in the background. But you see, Samsung Galaxy also gets those searches, but it just keeps going. It just rises. Whereas the iPhone searches seem to peak and valley depending on if Apple is releasing a new product. So probably, it's not Apple planning to make all of our phones go obsolete. It's probably in your head.
So all along, it was right there.
It was right there.
I always thought Siri was just busy, like having her chats or doing whatever she does in that phone. That sneaky minx.
No. I have no idea what that.
There was no way to pick that up. There was just leave it. Let it go.
From there, let's go to Russia, where this is a really interesting story. An Instagram account has a lot of people asking some questions, and I'll show you two right now. So here it is. There's a soldier here. Here's his Instagram account. His name is Alexander Sotkin, and he's a soldier in the Russian army, and he loves posting selfies. This is what he does. You can see his account here. Tons of selfies, tons of selfies. Now here's the thing. On Instagram, you can turn off or on a function to geotag your post. So it uses the GPS on your phone, and it posts where the photo was taken. So I'll bring up my iPhone here, and here's his account. And if I'm going to tap on the mapping tool, we can see where his photos are posted. Obviously, most of them are coming in Russia. I'm just going to keep zooming in here. Zoom in, zoom in, zoom in. Keep zooming in here. And now you're about to see something. Two photos right here that come at the beginning of this month from right in the heart of Russian rebel-controlled Ukraine. Ooh. So obviously this has led to a lot of people speculating that Russia is in fact in the Ukraine, even though they've denied it many times. And Instagram, social media, the cause. So and apparently Russia will now crack down on their soldiers' use of social media.
Question, has this soldier ever been seen or heard from again?
I have to go look when his last post was. Let's go take a look here.
Well, listen, we'll let you keep an eye on
4 days ago. 4 days ago he was okay. There's his last post, 4 days ago.
Sometimes 4 days can seem like a lifetime. Elias, thank you very much. Very, very interesting.